When testing tools, there are always going to be variables, and one of the variables is always going to be me. One way I try to limit those variables when testing a drill is using a self-feeding bit. See how they have threads, but does it really matter how much pressure I'm applying to the drill bit? We're going to do one run of me not pushing on it. We're going to try to just let it pull itself through. We're going to see what happens, and then I'm going to try to put a lot of pressure on it and see what happens after that. And this is a fully charged 8 amp hour Profactor battery. Speed 2. Looks like it did stop drilling. And a lot of the time, if you don't push at least a little bit, your threads are going to get clogged. Clear those threads. Let's go back into the same hole. We're going to push just a little bit. Let's see what happens when we push. We're going to do it in a different orientation where we're now going to be drilling downward to see if that makes a difference. We're going to try to apply as little pressure as we can with this one. And it does stop spinning. What about when we apply pressure? And it does look like it will stop if you don't at least apply a little bit of pressure. And the main reason is when you let it just spin, these threads are actually going to get clogged up. I'll show you again. See how these threads right here have some wood in them now and they're filled up? So there will in fact always be some human variables when doing these tests. When there is little to no difference, take it with a grain of salt. When doing these tests and something does it faster or has a higher torque or just is overall stronger, we're not saying it's a better tool. We're just simply saying in this test, it was faster. That's why it's always best to have multiple people, if not a ton of different people, making different tests. It's just another variable. By the way, just check out how awesome this Bosch is. We had to clear the wood, but that went all the way through this pressure treated 6x6.